Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Alright, Deadheads, I just seen the Fear the Walking Dead trailer, and I tell you what, I went from being kind of excited to having a premature ejaculation, and I want to break down the trailer. This is going to be the first of many Fear the Walking Dead trailer breakdowns. Alright, Deadheads, I can sit here and tell you over and over how much I actually loved the Fear the Walking Dead trailer and how much more excited I am now that I've seen the trailer than I was previously. But I'm not going to do that. Real quick, I'm going to give you a very quick rundown of A, who I think the main players are in the just from the trailer, and B, what I think some of the main storyline will be, at least for the first 3 episodes. Now, this is going to be pretty general, and it's all from the trailer, no spoilers. First off, we're going to make this easy. We're going to say the dad, alright? Then we're going to go the blonde mom. Then we're going to say the brown mom. Now this is the color of their hair, obviously. Now the blonde mom is currently with the dad. The brown mom is an ex of the dad. Now we have a son from the brown mom. From the trailer we could tell he lives with his mother and the dad has visitation. Now the daughter, it looks like the daughter is the blonde mom's daughter, and the junkie son is also the blonde mom's. Now this could be different, but I'm not trying to get into detail here because it really doesn't matter. Just so you guys know, that's kind of the family setup, because we're going to see those families split up and survive separately in little groups, and you'll see why when we run down. So it starts off like normal life. People are getting sick, some missing posters, news reports, things like that. Now I'm sure those are going to come and go depending on how slowly the buildup is for the outbreak. But we see the junkie son. He's in this church-like flop house. He wakes up, and we were right in the last prediction video I did. It is a chick who, for whatever reason, she dies, and he catches her eating somebody, and she goes to attack him, I believe, and he stabs her with something. We can see all this. That was a dead-on prediction from the past. That's pretty cool. Anyway, he gets hit by a car, and he goes to the hospital. It looks like the blonde mom and dad go to check him out. At the hospital, he tells them the story. They don't know if they should believe it, but there's weird reports on the news, so they go to the church, because in the behind the scenes, we see them in the background in the church while they're filming. And I don't think they'd be on location like that unless they were filming a scene. So I do believe that the parents go and see if the kid is telling the truth, you know, because it's a wild story. So then maybe they hide out in the school for maybe the rest of the day or the first night. Now I'm saying they might hide out at the school because we heard reports that that's what they were going to do. Also, it looks like they're wheeling down food cans in this bin, and it's the kid who we seen from the one teaser who said he was watching the shit on the internet. And it looks like either the principal or another employee at the school. You can see he has that blood on the back there. It looks like he attacks the blonde mom and the kid, and she ends up hitting him with a fire extinguisher. That's pretty clear in the trailer. I mean, it goes by quick, but it's pretty clear from these images. And it looks like while she's doing this, it looks like the dad splits off and goes to find his son. Maybe his son was supposed to go, yeah, I think that's it. His son was supposed to go in the beginning of the trailer. He was supposed to go from his mom's house to his dad's house. I think maybe he didn't get there and he gets worried. The dad goes to the brown mom's house looking for him, and we see them on the phone, and then it shows us the brown-haired mom and the dad. They find him out in the city. You know, they're running away from all the chaos, and they run into the store owner. This store owner, I loved him back in the old comedy with Joe Pesci called The Super. That shit was hilarious. But it looks like they run into the store owner, and they stay a night there. Maybe the blonde mom either stays at her house or the school. I'm saying it's kind of iffy. We can't tell exactly from the trailer, but they are separated for a few hours at least. Now, we do see at some point the dad, the brown-haired mom, the son, the shop owner, and his family go in the truck. We see them, you know, the dad driving, and we see everyone in the back of the pickup truck. It looks like they're going to the hospital. I don't know if they're trying to go get the junkie kid, because remember, he went to the hospital. I think, like, everyone gets scattered, and maybe they got to pick everyone up in the middle of the chaos, but they take the store owner's family with them, which is pretty cool. I didn't want them to be, you know, in the episode just to, like a Morgan. I didn't want him to be a Morgan, you know what I mean? In the episode, and then that's it. Another thing real quick, we can also see that the son runs over a walker and he cries like a little girl in his mommy's arms. Now, one thing I do want to say, which is neat, and I think it was a great idea for them to do in the trailer, it looks like they're hiding out in that shop owner's store, and they get to watch, at least for a few hours, I don't think it's overnight, but at least for a few hours, they get to witness the city fall apart. That was a friggin' awesome decision. Whoever put that in the screenplay, that was genius, because our main characters, we can witness the story through their eyes, yet we can watch as they're safe for now in that building, and we can watch the city fall apart through their eyes. I think that was friggin' awesome. Guys, listen, I'm a million times excited for this. I cannot wait. Here's a quick breakdown. There will be a lot more, trust me. We're gonna be covering these trailers and the story right up until it airs August 23rd. Alright, Deadheads, so what did you think about the trailer for Fear the Walking Dead? Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I'm done talking. It's your turn. Subscribe now.